Coming to you live from Replay FX headquarters outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's Wheel of Fortune Pinball. Chris Stevens, step on up. Colin Dundies, step on up. Tia Roberts, step on up. And our defending champion with winnings of $2.83, Fred Cochran, step on up. You are our first 4 contestants on PAPAtv Live.
That was such an amazing intro.
Coming to you live, I'm Pete Hendricks, and I'm joined in the booth with Priyanka Kochar, and we'll be watching some game show-based pinball tonight.
Hello.
Wheel of Fortune and game show, and starting off with Wheel. This is a fine, stern game, and Fred Cochran has snuck into the booth while he's waiting for his turn.
I don't see anything.
Returning champions can do what they want.
Oh.
So, Wheel of Fortune, what do we know about it?
This is a stern game from 2007.
Ooh, the good 007.
Concept and design by Dennis Nordman, art by Kevin O'Connor and Margaret Hudson, software by Keith Johnson, Lyman Sheets, and Lonnie Ropp. And what Chris is doing right now is one of 2 things. He's either trying to hit the contestants to get letters to solve the puzzle, and which he just did there.
Sporting goods store, Pete.
Nice job. Or he's trying to spell bonus. You can see the 7 or 5 letters around the playfield. If he spells bonus, he can start a mode. Oh, there's the 3rd thing, multi-ball.
Multi-ball's usually a good thing, Pete.
Yeah, there's 2 multi-balls in this game, and Chris has the first one lit. To get it, you need to shoot all of the green stand-ups around the playfield, and then shoot it into the scoop to the right side of the left ramp there.
We're trying to get the telestrator
I'm
straight.
trying to get this telestrator working.
Yeah, we have
It
we
is
have
not.
we have the shaded arrows right
I'm
now,
like
folks.
really happy
How
with
do
my
I get
accuracy
it?
right now.
There it
though.
goes, right there. You got it.
That's what I... Oh, okay.
Now we're good.
Okay, so
That's a big arrow, man. My goodness. That's beautiful. I like it. Priyanka on this telestrator crushing it as always.
You know what? You
On
didn't want it faded, so I gave you a big arrow.
You got the big arrow, man. So anyways.
big games, big prizes, and big arrows.
And we love it. If anybody played Smash TV before. Yeah, this is honestly, this is a criminally underrated game. I never really knew much about it, and then I started playing it and realized I really like this game. I don't know why.
Okay, so Chris had a tough drain there. You could see that on 2 of his outlanes there's a light, and that is a ball save. If you can get it to go over the right one,
Yeah, look at
it'll
those
put the
arrows.
ball back in play. It's called free spin. Unfortunately, his ball did not go over the right one, and he drained.
Unique drains too. It's interesting that there's like the outlanes, but there's not. You know what I mean? It's kind of like double outlanes instead of just a single.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
other
so it's
interesting
like-
thing about this game is right between the flippers, you can see a post in the middle, and then there's 2 lanes for the ball to go around.
What were you going to say, Priyanka?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good job, Pete.
Yeah, he actually was on the same thing. It's like a unique feature in this game, so it's kind of like hard to gauge. Sometimes if you're like, is it going to go down the lane, or do I make a move on the game?
So
There are some EMs with that configuration too, right?
correct. Yeah, there's ones that have the pop bumpers in the middle as well. So
Nice.
there's a couple different ways that you can, the games have been done over history where they've had some incarnation of that.
Colin with a nice nudge there off of that center post to get it to
Oh.
a flipper, and that one snuck through.
So Pete, what did this game was used in A Division at Papa a couple times. What kind of modification was made to the game that was done?
You really don't have to do much to this game.
Do you remember what they did to it though?
I don't.
The middle post that we were just talking about, gone. In A Division, they took it out one year, if I'm not mistaken. That was totally removed.
Whoa.
Totally
Yeah,
removed.
I don't remember that. I remember hearing somebody else that did that, and
Nice.
Doug thought that was absurd, but
I thought we did it too, because we do absurd things.
it's possible.
Oh, it's
I mean,
probable.
if you had a chance to play that Wheel of Fortune and you remember if it had a post or not, nice.
All right.
Got the free spin, so that was a ball save.
To light your free spin, there's 3 drop targets in the U lane. The first one will light 2 of the free spins. The second one will light wild card, or no, big money, and then the third one's wild card. Maybe the other way for those last 2, but
You mean on the targets?
yeah,
Yeah, the wild card's
Oh.
the second one.
second. Okay.
So in the chat, Sid says, "Hi, Dad. Mom and I are watching." Hey, Sid.
All right, now stepping up is our defending champion, Fred
Yay.
Cochran.
So
I was told I had to run up there and act like an idiot, so I'm real good at acting like an idiot. Oh, I'm talking to you first, Chris. It's rude. Hi, Sid. How you doing, sweetheart? I love you.
So I'm reading on the notes. PD wonderfully always prints out all the rule sheets for all the games we show you guys. It says, sadly, Wheel of Fortune software was never completed. Many rules and features are non-functional. But we did look earlier that this is the 6.0.
Yeah, we're using the 6.0 ROM.
Uh-oh, bad news.
which is a special tournament
That sucked.
release ROM, which is cool.
Like you can see, there's numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the right side there. Those inserts really don't do any, or they don't have any purpose.
There's the wizard bonus.
Yeah.
What? Super secret. So, Chris, do you like this game?
I love this game. It is definitely, like you guys were saying, an underrated game. No one really appreciates it. It's just wonky and weird.
It is
Now,
weird.
Jeez, I got 251,000. That's pretty bad.
On
Jeez,
this game,
please.
like you'll have tournament directors. It'll set tilts tight.
Yeah.
This is a game you can't do that on. Like
Yeah.
Iron Man, you have to leave some level of nudging between the out lanes and that post in the middle.
Don't you bankrupt me. Okay. Oh.
We played this in a league finals once where the tilt had shifted to unbelievably unbearable, and it was such an awful experience.
What did you do as a tournament director, Pete?
Oh, I didn't. I mean, I
go
was
to
the one.
Chicago.
I was the one to pick the game, and then seeing how quickly people were tilting, it's like, okay, I'm fingertipping this.
You don't play fingertips. You shove the game through the wall when you play.
No, you're thinking of Evan.
No, I'm thinking of you. I'm looking right at you, kid.
All right, now
man.
Chris got it. The second multi-ball in the game, trip
I
multi-ball.
had no idea it was a Chicago multi-ball.
The trips they're just cities that random. There's Chicago, there's Nashville that they put in. You get it
How do you get that?
by either solving the second puzzle or getting solving a puzzle with the trip insert lit.
Where's the trim insert?
You'll see there's like the orange ones are extra ball, the green ones are trip, and the red ones are special for each contestant.
These?
On the wheel,
Great arrows.
trip will come
Thank you.
up and extra ball will come up, and I guess special is on there somewhere as well.
Nice.
If you solve the puzzle with that contestant
Jeez.
and those are lit, you get those awards. So right
Aw.
now, well,
So what happens when you get bankrupt?
you lose that
lose
contestant,
everything in
everything
it.
that was built up for that contestant.
And you also can't select a letter from that contestant. So right now, my Keith has bankrupt on him, and his light in front of him is not lit. So if I hit that, I will not get anything.
Oh,
Thank
you,
you.
small town pinball.
For following.
For
Oh, I thought
following
I was
us.
small town. I was
That's
like,
correct.
okay, thanks, Pre.
And
You're welcome.
hopefully everybody figured out that last week we switched over to Twitch exclusively. So if you're in the chat room again this week, thank you. Please share the knowledge that we are now
Not good.
strictly on Twitch. And Pete, what is our channel? Since I don't have it directly in front of me,
Twitch.tv/PAPAtv Pinball.
and we certainly appreciate everybody tuning in each week while we have a little bit of fun, embarrass
right,
ourselves, play bad pinball, and just have a good time.
Okay, now Chris has his multi-ball lit.
Nice nudge.
All he needs is the O for a bonus mode. And they both start the same place, so it'll probably be a good shot,
Shoot the
You think?
shot.
I think.
I think
I
your
think
arrow's
so.
in the way. That's why you didn't make the shot the last
Shoot.
time. The
What?
arrow was in the way.
Now that you
backhand
saw
that?
there, oh, beautiful. And then he hits the O.
What was that? That was insane.
That's
yeah.
how
Look at
sometimes you can use that post.
I know. It's so much fun using that post.
Chris learned that post move in Stars.
Yeah, but not bookbinders.
Attache.
No.
Okay, so
Yes.
there it is. So he solved the puzzle.
It's a Tachi case, Priyanka.
I don't know what that is.
It's a briefcase.
Attaché.
It's an attaché.
Did you say attache?
He did
Well, that
say
means I would
attaché.
fail the puzzle, right?
You would.
You mispronounced the
shots
name.
increase multiply. Ooh.
Lord Howard Hertz, does this mean no more Bowen tutorials? No.
not at all.
When Bowen does his tutorials,
Does them through Patreon.
he does, through Patreon, and those will be still posted out on the YouTube site
Oh,
when
man.
we have them.
Oh, come on.
And any others like special videos that we do, and all the archived footage of these
Sure.
broadcasts, those will be out there as well. There's a ton of great material out on YouTube
I
under
can't
the
hit anything.
Papa Pinball site.
Yeah, we're just talking about our live broadcasts with PAPAtv will be only on Twitch.
And tournament coverage.
Yes.
Yeah, but Bowen, a lot of that switched over to Bowen with his Patreon, and
Bonus.
we obviously support him, but he does them on his time. For he has a busy schedule and does them when he can.
Get down there. You go. Good boy. Whoops.
And
Can't
thank-
have too many free spins.
And thanks to
everybody.
Bowen for doing them, and then doing all the ones that he had done previously. And like Pete said, those are available on YouTube, and then on the papa.org website has a link to all of our tutorials.
So I think this game, because of its unique configuration, is like a good game to kind of work on chilling.
Yes.
Oh,
You-
yes.
I feel like if you don't chill on this game, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think
You're gonna
you
have a
need to
bad
do that. Yeah, it's definitely a skill that people are scared to learn because they
Yes.
feel completely powerless. And there are some games where you can't do that. It was interesting. We were watching the Index tournament this past weekend, and they were playing a game where the chill worked on the right side, but not the left side.
Ooh.
I can't remember what game it was on. Oh
Really
my god!
Odd.
What do
Yeah.
we got here?
But the chill did not work. It would hit the flipper, and just die and go right down
Oh,
the middle.
Extra ball in yellow.
For anyone who doesn't know, chills is when you just let the ball bounce
Al.
without flipping the flipper. And, it's also called, like, what, a dead flip?
Dead
Yeah.
bounce.
Dead
bounce.
Dead bounce.
Now, since Chris is on his 4th puzzle already, and nothing on that side,
You had all your
you
free
notice it
spins.
got a little bit harder.
Yeah.
He tried to get a letter, and there
Look at
wasn't
that
any. in
Great
the
bonus.
bonus. Just a wild card on that? Did they get you 10 times?
Yeah, he had
got
both
that.
the wild card and the puzzle solved.
Did we point out the wild card shot, Pre?
No, where is that?
On the left-hand side, you'll see a flashing pink light.
Oh, look at that.
So if you shoot it through there, it's a progression of different awards. I know there's a 10 times bonus multiplier. What other awards?
Yeah,
if you
tournament
know?
mode, the first one's 10 times bonus. The second one is solve puzzle. And then, pretty sure the third one.
We're going to find out.
I just reshuffled the papers on accident.
Yeah,
The
this is-
third one is light bank specials. And then there's other things that are hold awards.
Nice.
If it's not in tournament mode, they're random.
But it's in fairness. Put them in tournament mode. It's kind of like Attack from Mars when you do the 50 million for everybody. It's not, it's the same for everyone.
Yeah.
Colin's not getting any love from the game so far, unfortunately. But, hopefully his last ball will be a little bit better. And Tia's stepping back up. Welcome back to the table,
Now,
Tia.
there is a skill shot in the game.
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's
just
really
so
hard.
everybody knows. It's right there.
the
Still
very
gonna go
top.
for it.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to plunge the ball and have it roll around that wheel-shaped
Yep.
post up there. Then it'll come back
Fall
to the
behind it.
flipper.
Oh,
And good shot there from Jake. A little bit too hard there. If it comes back down to the flipper, you want to shoot it into the puzzle solve scoop for a hurry up.
And also, just when we talked about the image that was put up there by Jake, James Coons, our normal producer, is not here tonight because he's, him and his wife are expecting a child any minute. They might be in the delivery room right now. I don't know. He might be watching in the delivery room. We're not sure.
He's winning
I wouldn't
the
suggest that.
best prize of the night.
So, congratulations. May already be in order or are going to be in order for James and his wife.
Nice.
Congratulations.
That's so sweet.
It's
Oh.
awesome being a first-time
is that
father.
it? All right.
Yeah, free.
Use it.
Oh, what's this? Ball
He
save.
said-
Man, my score. It looks bad. It looks even worse now.
Drop targets.
Nice.
Now you can see there the display said Maria and 245,000.
Oh gosh.
That is how much that she had built up off of her spins in the letters, and that will go into her bonuses winnings. So
That's fast.
one,
I thought her name was Tia, not Maria.
Maria was the contestant on
no.
the
Oh,
Tia's
that's
the
fun.
contestant.
right. Sometimes there's an advantage or disadvantage depending on how you look at it. If you get a long puzzle versus a short puzzle, because in tournament mode, the second puzzle is going to be have the trip multi-ball on one side, a shorter puzzle, quicker to solve, but you don't build up as much of a bonus.
Big money is lit.
And that will go where the multi-ball gets started. You can backhand or forehand that shot. It is.
Nope.
It's a very tight
pass.
backhand, but
Should've
you
let
can
that
forehand
pass.
it also. My turn.
Bye, Fred. But you can see there, big money is 10 times where it stops on the wheel, and in tournament mode, it always stops on 100,000.
Wouldn't it be interesting if you actually got like bankrupt and you lost points?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can get more than
Chris is telling me no.
251,000.
He's just
Well, there it is.
shaking his head at me.
Oh, just a tiny bit too hard.
Jerk.
Ooh, Fred,
Pinball.
favorite game show, Concentration.
Oh,
don't
my
know what
God,
that
my
is.
favorite
That's an
show.
old one. I like it, though.
Yeah, basically it was like a game where you had a bunch of different panels that would reveal parts of the puzzle, and there were items behind it that formed a word in the. There were pictures that formed a word that you had to figure out what the word was. Really cool game. It just shows my age.
Bookie, instead of being here tonight, he's at home, and he says, the real fortune is on right now. The heck with you people.
I think Pat Sajak's daughter is hosting that.
Yeah, she is.
Wheel of Fortune
Jeez, what's going on
debuted
here?
45
Stupid
years
game.
ago in January of 1975, and still going strong. A lot stronger than our
Fred?
defending champions play right now.
Fred getting no
who
love
got
from Wheel of
bankrupt? Oh,
Fortune.
okay.
Yeah, I suck right now. It's okay.
Lonnie got bankrupt.
It's fine.
Now, if you were trying to build up your bonus, you could keep shooting the N and it'll change the value on the wheel, and hopefully you get the one you want.
Thank you to Bad Shop in the chat for subscribing. Thank you very much for tuning in. And
Oh. What happens when you get to round 4?
No one's ever gotten it.
you win.
Fred has to do something ridiculously stupid.
And it goes back.
I have to do something stupid. What, like bench press you again?
No.
How many rounds are there in Wheel of
Oh,
Fortune?
come on. Don't you.
Oh,
Yeah,
kidding me.
Can you change the free spin?
Garbage.
No.
The wheel?
No.
Oh, the free spin? No, no.
It's all nudging.
It's all fixed.
Jeez, $1.5 million.
Chris is over here shaking his head.
Yeah, with 42 million. Yeah, I'd be shaking my head too.
And that is frustrating when so many times you'll have free spins on like 3 spots or 2 spots, and it'll always go down the one that you don't want it to. It's a lot easier to get the lower ones than the upper ones, but even still, it'll find its way. Colin got the easy low one there.
Oh, there's a skill shot, but he didn't get
Wasn't
anything
lit.
for it because it was not lit. He had already qualified the playfield, so no bueno.
I really wanted the bonus lit first. I kept trying to shoot that O ramp and just couldn't get it before multi-ball.
Wheel of Fortune.
Multi-ball. Let's see what Colin can do. Jackpot, 772 apiece.
Everyone
Lord,
in the chat is discussing a Price is Right pinball machine and
That
why
is,
it hasn't been designed yet.
Oh, but there's
Oh.
so many podcasts that talk about this.
Dude, if they did
I'm sure Steve Bounds talked about it at some point. Jeff Parsons has talked about
Come
it.
on.
So here's what has to happen. If they have a Price is Right pinball machine, if Cliffhanger isn't on there and I can't walk that guy off the cliff, then I'm not buying it.
Agreed.
I'm sorry. It's just
It's
not
with the
happening.
music too.
It's the yodeler.
I would definitely make that dude walk off the cliff. I'd
There's
pick,
so many games
yeah.
on Price is Right, though.
well, you know they'd pick the one where you have to pick the panels to get the price of the car because that's a popular game, higher and lower, whatever it was. Then they have the part where you pull the panels up, you get each half of the car.
And their one Punch Out won't be part of the game.
Plinko. Oh, Punch Out would be great. There'd be like a little panel on the side where it's paper or something like that.
I like High and Low. That's good.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's a hard one.
Hole in one.
Yeah, Hole in One was a classic.
Oh, but that's golf.
Yeah, well, you could have like a post like in Jurassic Park, and it comes down to the flipper, and you have one shot to hit a tough shot through some pop bumpers
Could
or
be
something.
there could be Plinko.
Bonus
There could be a
wheel.
Plinko little play field on it or something like that. The endless possibilities are there.
Meanwhile, Colin has this really long puzzle, and I still don't know what it is.
So there's been a bunch of people in the pinball community
Thank you, Gravis Toon, for following.
that have been on the Price is Right. Fred Richardson actually won the showcase. What, 2 years ago? I think it was.
Yeah.
He won the showcase, and there were a number of people there with him. I think it was Phil Birnbaum,
DJ,
Donovan
Wardrick,
Stepp, Jason Wardrick, DJ. So there's been other people from the pinball community that have been on the show, but not made it down to contestant row, as far as I know.
There's a photo out there somewhere of everybody in The Price is Right.
Which is awesome. I think it's, those guys were so fired up, and they said basically the way they got on was just being outside and being super excited.
Jeff Teolis was there too.
That's right, Teolis was
he's
there.
a podcast discussing it, or episode.
So they said, if you're out there being boisterous and loud, which pinball people generally are,
No.
you're probably going to be on the show. So
if I ever want to be on Price is Right, I want to take Eric Stone with me.
Sure.
So Tia's in multi-ball.
I think they would be able to hear him way outside of Burbank. Congratulations to Mr. Eric Stone for winning the Open at Indisc this past weekend. He's a first-time world champion, so congratulations to him.
Nice
He's
job.
got the both a world title and a national title now.
So Eric also won one of the Classics tournaments and finished second in the other Classics tournament. And Jim Belcito won the high stakes tournament. So congratulations to everyone.
Let's see.
We have the whole list of all
Yeah.
the winners.
Kaylee George was the winner of Classics 1. Stephanie Traub won the women's.
Nice job.
Gerald Kirshner was the Open B Division champion. And unless Fred Cochran doesn't start picking up his play, he will not be the defending champion anymore.
This is
Yeah.
terrible. I got to do something. This is embarrassing.
You're going to be the weakest link.
Bye-bye. All right, let's see here. What am I going to do? Make a shot. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I made a shot. What's going to happen here? 80,000. All right, targets. Boom. Got a free spin. Get to keep my turn. Not embarrass
Only
myself
if you
anymore.
plunge it right.
Don't be giving me bad mojo.
Wheel of Fortune, so fast. It's
All right, what do I want to do now? I want
pretty
to hit
challenging.
that. Get the T. All right, what do I want to do now, Pete?
Hi, Chris. Chris is now in the booth.
Hello. I am here to heckle Fred so he doesn't come back and win.
I don't know if that's going to happen. No, there goes.
No whammies.
No whammies. He's got that multi-ball lid. Did you guys go over the first multi-ball rules for tournament play?
We did not.
It's cool because there's, you have to spell multi-ball all over the playfield with those green stand-ups. But for the very first one,
That one.
you can hit any stand-up and it will count for one that you haven't collected yet.
Ooh.
Only for the first multi-ball.
Bonus wheel.
Oh, there's some there and some there too.
Multi-ball.
Multi-ball bonus wheel.
Contestant, hurry up.
Shoot contestants to start a hurry up.
I don't mind shooting.
Shoot
people
any
with the-
shots
with
that
the pinball.
collect that hurry up.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. I missed
You
badly.
missed both.
I mean,
There's only 3.
in my multi-ball, I wasn't hitting anything either, so it's completely understandable. Oh, there's one hurry up. He hasn't gotten a jackpot yet. Avoiding jackpots, interesting strategy.
Yeah,
It is.
Oh, wow. Look at
Oh,
that.
Flipper
Oh,
almost
come on.
died.
Here you go.
Hop flipped.
Oh, there it is.
Nope.
Oh, woo!
Nope. Nope.
I
Nope.
love
And nope.
the
And nope.
action that you get off of that center post.
Nope.
You're getting a lot of bounces, though.
He's getting the bounces.
Yeah, I'm getting bounces, but nothing else. No bueno.
So he's out of his multi-ball. That was a
Couldn't
big
have
hurry
hurried.
up collect.
If it was a post-based game, you would have more points.
You would have the most.
The
I'd
most
be playing
points.
Thunderstruck, baby.
Really?
That's what I'd be doing.
Where's the Wheel of Fortune Thunderstruck mode?
Well, he's only 500,000 points from third place.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Now he's only 100,000 and counting.
Contestant, hurry up. Keith Johnson. You are correct. Keith doesn't talk like that. Uh-oh.
You are correct.
Yeah, that wasn't
I
very
wish
good.
they used Kiefer's real voice. Although I wouldn't be able to make fun of it anymore.
Oh, look at that.
Can I
You
buy
didn't even
you?
nudge it.
I didn't. That's all skill. That's what you get for being the champion. Just worked. All right, let's
It
see.
really is fast when it goes around that orbit.
So now I got the target down, Chris,
Which
for
target?
the free spin. How do I get additional free spins as the game sits right now?
Well, you can't. That is because you can only collect one pair of free spins per ball.
That sucks.
That'd
well.
be kind of rough if you could just keep building them back up again.
Yeah.
Oh, for casual play, I would see maybe that'd be something that people would want. But
Endless ball saves.
Endless ball saves. Just keep. That's.
I wonder if I could do a death save.
There are definitely some interesting
Probably
saves I've seen.
There is no way to do that.
No, I don't
Endless-
think so.
But it's tough.
All right, at least I,
Yeah, you,
recovered a little
you
bit.
actually recovered a little bit.
You are
and
not the
things are
weakest
good.
link now.
We're going to go to Comet Pinball. Comet Pinball has the largest selection of lighting products for your pinball machines. LEDs can brighten up your game while reducing heat and power consumption. Whether you're a collector, operator, restorer, or mod maker, you'll always find low prices, fast shipping, and great service with Comet Pinball. You can find them on Facebook at facebook.com/CometPinball, Twitter at twitter.com/CometPinball, and Instagram at instagram.com/CometPinball.
A huge shout out to Ryan, who did some great commentary over the weekend for the Indisc tournament, helping Carl out. Carl had a whole bunch of great commentators, and I was hooked to the broadcast pretty much all weekend.
Sir Questing Hood, thank you for the follow.
That's a great name.
That's an awesome
That's
Sir
song.
pretty
Questing
good.
Hood. It
Also-
rolls off your tongue.
Also, I think Bernadette said in the chat that ABC is bringing back Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Have you heard this, Fred?
Really, I have not. That is breaking news. Is Howie Mandel going to fist bump people?
No, it says
Maybe.
for a series of celeb specials with Jimmy Kimmel as the host.
Oh no, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was a different. Was that?
That was
different.
Regis.
That was Regis. I don't know what I'm talking about. The game, like it just seems like the classic game shows. They go away and then they're brought back again because they're just so timeless and they're fun. Like Match Game came back, and that's a great game. I love
Match
watching
Game
that
was
game.
so much
Oh,
fun.
it was
Yeah.
so much fun, and they had so much fun on that show.
Yeah.
It was like Hollywood Squares. Hollywood Squares was another one of those shows where it was just 9 personalities playing a game and having a great time. And
Did Family Feud ever go away?
I don't think so.
No.
They kept switching hosts.
Yeah.
Richard Dawson was on there, and he did obviously a masterful job. What was it? Steve Harvey was on there, or still is on there, I think.
And they had, what's the Richie guy?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. He was funny.
I stopped watching game
can't
shows
think
a
of his
while
name.
back.
Chris, do you remember Double Dare?
Of course I remember Double
And then
Dare.
Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Oh, yes.
That was Mark
Those are all
Summers,
my
right?
favorites.
Nick
Blue
Arcade.
Barracudas. I love the Blue Barracudas.
Or is like Silver Serpents?
The Silver Snakes.
Silver Snakes.
The Purple Monkeys. Orange Barracudas. What
That's
else is
just
there?
that was way past my time watching game
Oh,
shows.
man.
That's why I didn't ask you.
I spent
you,
plenty of
Priyanka.
my childhood being like, that could be me. I could
I
take
really,
down
yeah.
these kids.
I was like, yeah, if those like the guards of the Hidden Temple, I would take them out.
The LOMDR said it went away for a bit before Louis Anderson hosted.
That's right,
the
Louis
guy
Anderson.
who I was thinking
That's
of.
right. And unfortunately, Louis is no longer with us. Great comedian, and he passed some years back.
He even had a really fun little animated series with like little Louis. I thought that was pretty fun.
It looks like Priyanka's going to leave the booth and go play this game.
All
'cause
right.
she has to, be better than I was because that was pretty bad. I wasn't
I
very
know
good.
she loves a good stir. Although this does not have a spinner, so I'm interested to see how she blows this game up.
No spinner. Yes, she is known as the Spinner Girl.
Yes,
So
she is a fantastic classics player.
fantastic player just in general. She's going to, and congratulations to Priyanka. She just punched her ticket to go to the Women's Nationals.
Correct.
So she'll be taking the trip.
Oh,
She'll be taking a trip for Women's Nationals and, finishing strong in the WHIP tournament here in Pittsburgh a couple times. So Priyanka is very excited to represent herself and the city of Pittsburgh when she goes
yep. And,
for Women's Nationals.
And we've got some fans in the chat. We got Backbox Pin Pod saying "Woohoo, go Priyanka." Something tells me that might be the one and only Lauren Gray. At least I hope it is. If not, it's still cool. Good to see you.
But
All right.
so Pri, what kind of experience do you have with this game playing it?
Not a lot. It's usually been a terrible time. It's been yeah.
It's a hard game. I think every time I've played this for tournament, it just destroyed me. But I still keep coming back.
I also tried to rock climb before the stream, so my hands hurt.
Oh, so you're ready to go?
You were talking about that last week. You were rock climbing before you came here.
Oh,
I just
man.
want to be in pain.
That's
when I nudge.
why, Priyanka?
I don't know.
All right. Well, Priyanka likes to rock climb before pinball. I don't know how many people ever say that. So
I wouldn't be surprised if something with rock climbing was a puzzle in this game, and I really hope you get it.
right now, what is the? It's an occupation. Okay, so I guess it could be rock climber, but I don't know if anybody rock climbs professionally.
All right, let's see. It's an occupation. What could it be, Fred? What do you think?
Let me
Let's
see.
what
We got big money.
Bicycle.
I need some
bicycler.
You think bicycler?
No,
That's pretty redundant.
It's clearly a grilled cheese eater.
No,
No.
that's not it.
Um,
Your guesses are pretty poor.
we gotta make this interesting. Oh no!
Contestant, hurry up. Okay,
So
Bree.
She
Yeah.
has to shoot contestants to start
Bash
the
the
hurry up,
contestants.
and then
Unlike
shoot
I did.
any shot to collect the hurry up. This
did-
is actually a very good mode.
There we
Oh,
go.
and she's got multi. Oh,
that would have been large.
She's gonna get herself some big money here. 1,000,000 points
That
off
looks
of
like-
that drain.
It looks like Betty Boop up in the DMD.
Ah. It does.
All right, contestant, hurry up. 555,000.
Yeah, it's kind of nice that you still get a nice chunk of change, even if you're unable to hit some shots. If you have a quick and unfortunate drain, just as Priyanka had. But she's got her multi-ball lit for her next her ball too, and up to the podium is Petey Hendricks.
Yay! Oh,
There was
Yeah,
no applause. It was quiet. His favorite game, match game, as everybody can see, and we talked about that earlier. Great show. And I don't know if anybody's been mentioning games in the chat, but please share your memories of some games that you might have watched. As when Pete drains there.
He thought he could trust it, and he
But
could not.
yeah, just mention some games that you guys enjoyed.
I loved Supermarket Street Sweep. That was pretty good.
I always
And,
like the collisions with the shopping carts.
And funny to enlighten yourself a little bit here, so we're all happy about it. Louis Anderson is actually still alive.
No, he's not. He's dead.
He's 66 years.
I thought he died.
Moderators must not read the chat.
My
Shows what you know, Tilt and Tell,
Oh,
Which
well.
is also a really good username.
which is a sweet username. So thank you very much.
Bad information. Sorry, Louis. He is a good
Backbox
comedian,
with the
then.
10,000 pyramid.
Oh yeah, that's a $10,000 pyramid. 10,000 point pyramid. This 10,000 points would not be a lot in this game.
No, it's a slingshot.
It's a slingshot. And Lord Howard Hertz says ABC is bringing Supermarket Sweep back this summer.
Oh, more collisions. I like it. Liabilities all over the place.
And
It's so good.
also in the chat, big thanks to Beats SEA saying $100,000 pyramid. I think he's got that one correct. $10,000 pyramid, man.
Are there no Jeopardy fans out there? Because Jeopardy's great.
They just had the Tournament of Champions again.
Yeah, they did.
And Ken Jennings destroyed everybody, apparently.
Yeah, I did
The
see some
champion
of
of
that.
champs, man.
Yeah, apparently the guy, I guess, that beat Ken Jennings' winnings did very poorly, but I didn't watch it because
Nice
I
trust.
already feel stupid, and when I watch that show, I feel more stupid because I thought Louis Anderson was dead.
Colin,
So-
you're like making me nervous here, but good you
I
keep
know,
it
you're
up.
doing really good. The chills are on it.
Spot on.
Isn't that this whole game?
Yeah.
That's
That's
what I
like the
should
point.
have. That's what I should have
There's a
done.
lot on this game where it's like, I can get control if the ball does this. Just like that. You see, and it's
Yeah.
like so hard to trust that.
Hey, let's see if I can actually get the backhand.
Get
now.
this backhand.
It's
Hit
a
the
tight one.
bonus.
It's a tight one. There it is. Look at that.
Yeah.
He calls his shot.
All right, what's this one? Is this an occupation too?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
Ramp,
a rampage.
10,
ramp.
10, and 10.
Oh, this is a fun one.
Ramp.
Each
ramp.
shot increases the multiplier.
Hit a bunch of ramps, Colin.
This is a huge mode.
Hit a bunch of ramps, Colin. Do it.
The right ramp,
I will
the
try.
end ramp for bonus. But he's also in multi-ball. But the multi-ball points, I believe, are not worth as much
As
as
the
this
ramp.
mode. So that's a 765.
There's a
That's
million.
a million for the mode shot. So, like, yeah, that could be huge. Yep.
605.
605. Oh, that is the danger of this
He always
game.
gets the double.
That was
double
rude.
dip.
During
the
multi-ball,
drain.
you cannot get a free spin off of the outlanes.
That was dirty.
Top Pinhead in the chat says, "Win Ben Stein's money was great," and put Jimmy Kimmel on the
Win
map.
Ben Stein money.
I forgot about that one.
Clear Eyes is awesome, and it's not Top Pinhead.
I can't.
He did it too. He was. It's like that. It's like.
I have
oh,
like
man.
I have username blindness, and I just read it however I see
It's
it.
cool. It's Top Pinhead. Oh yeah, that was people are feeling Colin's drain there. That was rough.
That was a huge bummer.
Yeah.
Don't quit your day job. That's what this. That's what this is.
Come
That's
on.
the puzzle.
Yeah.
Don't quit your day job.
Don't quit your occupation.
No,
Oh,
I'm not quitting my day
that
job.
was an awesome. Good job.
I like my day job.
I'm a big fan of Ben Stein's money.
You
I
might
like
have the
everybody's-
best job, Fred.
I don't know if I have the best job.
You have one of
You
the
have
best
one of the
jobs.
best jobs.
Whenever I'm at work, sometimes I look outside and look at the sun and think that you're looking at the sun too, doing what you enjoy.
I'm not looking at the sun. I don't get to see the sun in the building.
He's
There's
in
no
box
windows
truck.
here. I have my headphones and no sun.
I know.
Oh, I hit that on it.
Surrounded by games. It's terrible.
But it's okay because I'm allergic to the sun. I get sunburned really easily. No more vowels. She earned a 2 million point bonus for no more vowels.
Supermarket. Hey, Priyanka, now if you were playing Supermarket Sweep, would you run people over with your shopping cart?
No, because then they would get caught in the wheels, and I would
Oh, that's
move
right.
slower.
Okay, so she's
I
strategizing.
like the way you
Gotta be
think.
streamlined.
She's strategizing. Yeah. Okay, I got you. You would draft somebody then.
But
You'd
I would
fall
have
behind
to,
them.
like,
Oh no!
What is going on
that
there?
was
I don't know what's
insane.
happening.
Someone in the chat, Lord Howard Hurd says Bumper Stumpers, underrated show. I've actually never heard of that one.
I have not heard of that either.
Bumper Stumpers. Anyone? Bumper Stumpers.
Besides Lord and Howard Hurst.
Petey Hendricks give us the thumbs up that he has. And she completes it for a blackjack dealer. I was so close.
The category for round 2 is praise.
Oh, someone got a
By the way,
bankrupt.
it's a prize puzzle.
This is a prize puzzle. So there's my strategy whenever I'm playing is might be a little different, but I'm curious to see if Priyanka, do you know what you want to go for right now? What are you feeling here?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? Would you like?
Shoot the
You want me to
flashing
say
Yeah, you want to
something?
tell me?
Well, right now you've already collected one wild card, which gave you plus 10x bonus. Your next wild card would complete your puzzle, thus lighting your prize round.
What you want to shoot then, Chris?
So you can aim for the stand-up targets, the O there. The third one lights your wild card. That's something to think about.
It's where those
If
drop
you're-
targets.
See, I
Where the
can't-
drop targets are, Pri.
These?
Yeah.
No, those are
Up there.
stand-ups.
No,
the
up-
drops.
yeah, you'll see.
Okay.
Oh, you almost had it. You got it.
Yeah, hit those drop targets, Priyanka.
If you can. They're hard from the forehand. But never mind, she got it.
No,
No
she
problem.
just, yeah, she's like, I got this. And there
So
goes
look
again.
at
Oh,
that.
there's
Okay,
the
so
other
now
one.
her wild card is lit.
You know where the wild card is, Priyanka?
I did it again.
It's not there.
It'll be lit on your start of your third ball, though, so she's got it ready.
Okay, cool.
I think we were putting pressure on Priyanka. She was like, what do I do? What do I do? And then I started yelling, and Chris started yelling, and that was our fault.
We all started yelling.
We all started yelling.
It's exciting.
It's a game show.
She was doing real well.
It's a game show. You got to yell.
She's got the lead.
I wasn't under pressure.
No pressure?
No
No
pressure.
pressure.
Okay, that's fine.
My brain just kind of short circuits when I think about the outlane or like the center lane.
Yeah, those having two center drains is kind of like a whoa moment.
Not knowing what to do because I don't have that much time on it.
Oh yeah. Thank you, HNS Echo, for the follow. Oh, put it
What
back.
the heck was that?
Put it back. Okay, you're good.
We want to welcome to the table Evan Bookbinder for moving the game 3
Yeah,
miles across.
Right.
Did someone forget to put feet on it?
No, there's feet on the other game, but we didn't. We felt like without Bookie here, feet are not needed, but we were incorrect. PPL Bob says, "Geez, Petey."
I've never seen Pete just move a game like that. I thought he was Josh Sharp for a second.
2 pinhead. He said Starcade.
Yeah, don't use
Starcade,
caps.
that's going back some
Don't
time.
use caps. He got-
Starcade was awesome back in the day. Like I know most people probably don't remember
Ooh.
Starcade.
Toss up. Now he has to
Skill
hit the.
shot.
It's gonna time up. He has to hit the finish puzzle.
He's fine. He's gonna
It's
make
gonna
the shot
time out.
right now. Boom.
It's gonna time out.
Oops.
Oh no! 600, 400, 500, 200, and it's done.
Pen and pencil.
Ah,
Lonnie.
Priyanka got it.
I'll leave that one alone. Let's get started.
T.O. Pennant says what happened. Please refrain from spamming capital letters.
You just got,
You
know,
goof.
you just got your finger wave from the
From the mod.
moderator.
You got the from Nedry.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a good.
I was
one.
going to say that, and then I was like, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, can't use
Can
capital.
you backhand that center ramp?
That's really tight. Yeah.
I don't
the
know.
targets you can backhand, but you
Get
that,
them targets.
That
Yeah,
ramp
okay.
would be.
Wild card is lit.
insane.
Oh no!
Oh, he got the.
Free
Oh.
spin.
He's got all of them lit. Well, he had them all lit.
So what I didn't know before was that the software was never really finished.
Yeah, no wizard mode.
What would you do if there was? Like, what would you think of? Like, if you can imagine
All right.
some finished
What
code.
did I'll say?
What would I do? I'll go last. Fred, go ahead.
Oh, I have no idea. I just play the game. I wouldn't. I like maybe just like a final like the Price is Right, or when you have a showcase showdown or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guess all the letters.
Puzzle Mania, or I don't know.
You can risk your points.
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
something
go
like
nuts.
that. Yeah, I really don't know.
Hitting all the shots.
I'm not creative. I suck.
Bonus.
It'd be cool. Do you know like it's almost like that hurry up where like Vanna White is like all the she's just like flipping all of them too fast and you have to figure it out.
Yeah. What if Vanna just moved back and forth and wherever she was, that was a shot you had to hit in order for her to
Exactly.
flip them over.
You know what that
I
sounds
like
like?
that, Priyanka.
You know what
That
that
was
sounds
good.
like? It sounds like Horde in Walking Dead, except with
Just
puzzle
Horde.
letters.
No, but it's zombies.
Yeah, but it's letters in yeah, but
Yeah,
in this
but a
game,
Horde
Are you saying?
for
it's
Wheel
zombies.
of Fortune.
It's for Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, we need a Wheel of Fortune horde.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
Contestants just coming at you, and you have to fend
Multi-kill.
them off. You have to fend them off with letters.
That's right. Throw letters at them.
You know, vowel multi-kill.
It's like Scrabble. You throw little wooden tiles at them.
Oh, Tia, that made me so happy seeing you chill that like that.
Oh. She's
That's
It's
what
okay.
you get.
It's okay. She
Ball
got the ball
save.
save. Good use of the ball save right there. We put on a tiny ball save for that, just for that reason right there. And she's in the multi-ball.
Try to hit something this time.
Get it.
Let's go, Maria. What are you doing? Let's get some shots here. Let's do it.
One.
One jackpot. Sweet.
Now you got to hit the contestants. This is where I failed.
Woo.
I couldn't
Oh,
hit
nice
the
save.
contestants at all. No, she got that.
Coming back. It's coming back, I think. Yep, that's coming back.
Okay, there's the contestants.
Double
Now-
jackpot,
Alright,
1.5. Nice job, nice job.
Oh, okay, there's the double. Now she's going to hit the contestants.
Triple
again.
jackpot,
Triple
2.3.
jackpot.
My goodness.
Yeah, from Chicago. Yeah.
She's racking up points.
She's catching up. Oh, super worth 4 million points. All right, now she's got all the jackpots lit.
Oh, that was nasty.
There's one. Oh, nice play.
Oh, my God.
Look at this.
Oh, there
Oh,
it went.
don't shoot. Because if you lose that ball out the out lane, you do not get credit for a free spin.
Nerves of steel. I like it.
Don't.
Quit your day job.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
I was getting there, Fred. Thank you.
Don't.
You got to make it interesting. Oh, she's got wild card lit, too. This next wild card would be a...
Oh! Holy smokes, that thing came back
That
fast.
was so fast. So she takes over first place, got a nice bonus.
Good job, Maria.
Not entirely satisfied.
Way to go. That was awesome.
Alrighty.
Her name's Tia.
Tia.
I know her name's Tia, but it's Maria on the game right
Maria
now,
on the
so
game.
sorry. That's just how it is.
Okay.
All right,
If you end up
Priyanka.
being Keith, you're Keith.
Okay.
Or
I
if
hope
you're
you do it.
Lonnie, you're Keith.
All right, Priyanka, let's
Oh
do
man,
it.
she
What do we
almost
got?
got
What
that.
have she got lit here?
She's trying to get that wild card. Okay, good call right
Oh.
there. Oh,
Nice post transfer.
Woo! That's not
It's
it.
such a late shot.
It's so hard to feel out. There you go.
Such a hard shot.
Make another shot.
Not that.
There you go. Ah,
Nice chill. Oh, perfect.
there
it is.
Complete the puzzle.
Oh,
flip.
my goodness.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
All right, now she's got the complete puzzle lit. She
Look at that
completes
puzzle.
this
It's huge.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Ark Mecha, for the follow.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That was a nasty
I
up and
didn't
over.
use. I didn't use any.
Oh
of them.
man! All right, now she can hit the shot.
Bam!
Beautiful. All right, the crowd is applauding.
Trip to Africa multi-ball.
She's going to
Oh,
Africa.
I like
Bless the reins while you're down there for me.
Some giraffe in the background right there.
We got two giraffe. There's some savannah action.
That's not Louis Anderson.
There's what else is back there? There's an elephant. Oh, there's a lion.
Holy smoke, that was scary.
That came right at my face. You are
That
correct.
was like VR right there.
Yeah, that was cool. I like it. All right, so we got a nice little view of the.
I'm not hitting
flippers.
anything, am I?
It's okay. Ugh, that wasn't. And she's out of Africa. Welcome back. Now you go back
From
to playing
Africa
the
to
game.
Green Tree.
Africa. Africa back to Pittsburgh.
That's
Africa total 0.
Wow, that's kind of rude.
No, it's a bug.
Wow, this
Got the
You're,
old-
you're actually getting
This
some good
keeps
points
on
out of these
going.
pops.
Some old EM pop bumpers.
Boing, 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 boing. Nice nudge to get that out of the way.
Should I try to backhand the end?
Do whatever you're comfortable with. You got
No,
the,
I
you got
wouldn't
the
do
lead
it.
right now.
hard.
Thank you, Backbox Pin Pod, for the subscription. That will be the one and only Lauren Gray, the
Oh,
awesome,
my
the
God.
awesome
Oh, my
host
God.
of the Backbox Pinball podcast. I'm a big fan. Listen every time. Keep up the great work.
Priyanka,
Give her a
nice
listen.
job.
And Priyanka also has a.
She does some stuff at the end to make it happen.
She's also featured on the Backbox Pinball podcast.
We are going to hear a word from one of our sponsors here. We're going to go with Pinstadium, if I'm not mistaken.
The wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pinstadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com.
And back to the action. All right, Pete.
We doing Wheel of Fortune again?
What are you going to do this time?
I'm jumping in on this game here. I got to equip myself.
What am I doing different? Not moving the game a mile.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, that last time I tried to solve puzzles and it went horribly wrong. So I think maybe I'll try to free spins because 3 left out lanes is not a good way to play this game.
Yeah. I mean, anytime I play this, my goal for number 1 is to get my free spins. Just like that. That's it. Okay, now you play the game.
Hey. Now let's spray and pray and try to get a multi-ball.
All right, that means you can just hit any green targets. I collect all the green targets.
Priyanka's kicking me out of the booth. Everybody wants to listen to her anyways, not me.
Well, she's the defending champion. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just asking if he's like, I want to play Wheel
I
of
want to.
Fortune.
I was gonna
Wow.
say. I was
Who's
like,
that?
I'll bow out if you want. I don't mind. Welcome back, Pri.
Yay.
Good to have you back.
Now, who picks H this early in a puzzle?
Yeah, for real. The green
There's some real strategy.
shaver.
The green shaver.
No, it's the. I got nothing.
I don't know what the category is.
It's a word phrase. Fictional characters.
You know, this game does gets a lot of hate around these parts, but it's pretty fun.
What do you think? Right?
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult as far as, playfield awareness. There's a lot going on.
There's definitely a lot going on.
But it plays really well, and it's all right.
And it is enjoyable. That's my favorite thing about it. It feels fresh whenever you start playing it after you've played anything. Does that track?
It does feel.
It feels
feels
different, and that's
new,
not in a bad way.
Especially this Papa one is really nice looking.
Oh man! So she made use of the add 10x bonus very quickly, which is good and bad in a sense. If she can get some good bonus built up, then it's awesome.
What's the best way to build bonus? Just solve more
Letters, puzzles.
There we go.
Oh, nice flipping.
Oh,
Keep flipping. Oh, man.
so many
A little
flips.
greedy.
Oh,
It's kind of fun
just a
down
wee
there.
bit greedy.
I would much rather play this than CSI, I would say.
Oh, real quick for Petey's ball, we have Pinball Kim saying the 7 dwarfs. That might be it. Or is it the 7 dwarves?
That could
The
be
7 dwarves? Dwarves is the plural of dwarf. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Dwarf.
Dwarf is this is.
Dwarves is.
Bye-bye. I can't hit that target.
Just hit it. Thank you. Use that free spin while you're at
Hey, you've
it.
got your wild card.
You got one.
Yeah, big money.
Can you use that wild card to finish this?
I mean, he could,
puzzle?
but first he has to get through the first wild card, which is the add 10x bonus.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So this
Oh.
is before and after. Don't quit your. No, that's
Don't
not
quit my
that
day
one.
job again?
No.
I'm not quitting that. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Oh, look at. Oh, what do you?
Yeah, it was right there. I couldn't do it.
He wanted that big money. All right, so
Is it gonna be the same?
Fred's going
Is
to be
it gonna
done, and we
be-
got the defending champ, Priyanka, to the podium.
Woo!
All right. So Priyanka, you blew up your first game. What kind of exciting things do you have for us this round?
I have no idea.
That's
I'm
exciting.
Just gonna win some puzzles, I guess.
Yeah, puzzle action. Whoop. So Colin, do you have much time in on this game?
I mean, I've played it sometimes when it was just free to play
Oh
around
no!
Papa.
Oh no! You
Up
did
and
the thing.
over.
That
Did
was
the up and
me.
over.
It was one of those games where I would play a few games, think, oh, I hate it, and then once I started to figure out exactly what you need to do, I'd like it.
Yeah.
Getting bonus before getting my multi-ball was my main strategy, and that was mostly all I knew before tonight. And now I'm learning a lot more about getting free spins, getting your wild card, trying to finish the puzzles, get your second one for the multi-ball, and seeing there's a lot more to the game.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to see it and see it get played, and especially for fun. Whenever you're playing for a tournament, it can get kind of grindy, but it's good to see what you can do, what you shouldn't do, what you need to do. And Priyanka's back in the booth after a rough ball one.
It was bad.
Now, if you could do something different on that ball one, what would you do?
Not what I did.
Oh, I mean, that's gonna happen.
It was so yeah.
What can you do?
It was so quick. Yeah, the up and over. It kind of like made me think of like skateball because that's how the in lanes are kind of designed, where it's like open.
Oh yeah.
And if you let the ball roll up the flipper, where you think like, oh, it's gonna.
You think you're fine, and then you're not.
Yeah, like maybe it might kill the momentum a little bit, and it doesn't, and just kind of rolls over.
All right. Now remember, Pinball Kim said this is the Seven Dwarfs, and she is correct. 100,000 points to Pinball Kim.
Trying to be greedy there and get Lonnie, but for the trip, but couldn't hit him.
Couldn't get him. And that's the cool thing about it, because he had a trip. He had a trip in Lonnie's prize bank, but instead of finishing after having Lonnie select a letter, he had Maria, so he only got what was in Maria's prize bank, which was just 100,000 points.
Oh yeah.
But he put up some decent points. There's the
He's got his multi-ball ready for next ball.
He does.
You can tell that Keith has the bankrupt because his light is out, so you cannot collect anything on Keith. Ooh, get yourself a T. All right, what do you guys think? Oh, it's a C. Occupation, oh.
I'd like to buy an E.
I think it's a factory
Oh no.
worker. I think Pete got it.
Yeah, he may have gotten it.
It's okay. We'll let the chat figure out the next one.
All right. Nope.
T.O. Pinhead says, can anybody tell me what Maria's last name is? I am not sure.
Fortune.
Oh wait, here we go. I have
Fortune.
all these lovely things in front of me. Let me see. 3 animated bobblehead contestants named Lonnie, Maria, and Keith. Okay, there's nothing else here for it. Flippers, slingshots, game show. Scattered Very Small Showcase.
I'm just going to make up her story. Her name is Maria Fortune. She's the heir to the Wheel of Fortune empire.
I like it.
Born into it.
Born into it. She's earned that.
And she gets to
And
play
earned it,
whenever she
yeah.
wants.
I was like, she earned that.
She had a free ticket, the golden ticket to Wheel of Fortune.
That sounds about right.
I think there's a T. 100,000.
T. All right, we've got Pinball Kim yet again saying factory worker. And then right behind her is Berg Bookie saying factory worker. Let go.
Can't have too many free spins.
Can't
All right,
have too
well,
many free spins.
everyone thinks they're so smart.
All right.
What's
Hey,
this
get that
one?
S.
That's what I want.
Before and after.
Oh, that was terrible.
Ah.
That suck.
4 score. I got nothing. I'm really bad at Wheel of Fortune. Just so everybody's aware. All right, Priyanka. So maybe getting them free spins.
I'm taking my
Okay.
seat back while Priyanka's playing.
Do it.
Do it.
I dare you.
I did.
I dare you.
I'm in it. Wild card.
Ding. Oh, man, she drilled that wild card. Oh, look at that. That's a combo. And she, oh, man. 3 for 3 on the shot. She's on fire.
Oh.
Nice chill on that one. Skip Natty in the chat
Oh.
says, supermarket sweep. Heck yeah.
We have an S. 500,000.
I would love to go on supermarket sweep.
I love free stuff.
Oh, she
I
made use
did
of
it
that free
again.
spin.
I'm
It's
also a
I
okay.
fan,
can't help
Colin.
it.
The
I just
free
let
stuff
it
is
roll
awesome.
over.
It's not bad.
I did the same thing, Priyanka. It's hard. It's a hard thing to, like, you know what you want to do to get control, but you just might not get it. All right, same name. What does everyone think?
Oh, I'm just gonna get a bunch of S's.
I have no idea.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna guess
Can't have too many free spins.
Pop.
Pop 1.
Olay.
Yes. All right, she's got her multi-ball lit, but she's also only one letter away from lighting her bonus wheel.
Oh no.
But she get the big money, and she still has another ball left.
Whoa. Okay.
1 million points. This is going to come down to the final round.
On this game, we've been seeing ball 3 is pretty much the one where people are cashing it in.
Oh yeah, especially if you have these scores and you're stepping up to your ball 3 and you haven't collected any wild cards yet. Now's the time.
Or a multi-ball or any of that stuff, yeah.
Yep. Pete's got his multi-ball ready. This will be a good way for him to catch up. I mean, he's decently in second. Nice backhand. Fortune.
Oh, 2 balls in shooter lane.
Oh, what are you going to do? All right, T.O. Pennant says cheese wheels, prosciutto, and abuse forms. Obtuse form. I don't know what that word is. Is that a kind of cheese for the win? All right, that's a good question. If you were in Supermarket Sweep, what would the 3 things you would grab first be? Anybody? Fred?
What was the question?
Colin?
Off the top of my head,
Pete.
expensive meat.
Expensive meat? Yeah, people usually grab turkeys. Pete, what do you think? What would you grab?
Wine.
Wine? Okay. Wouldn't that be cool if there was like an updated Supermarket Sweep? Where you can like go to the Coin Star?
Ooh.
No one liked that one? Okay, fine. Oh, he catches the wild card to complete his puzzle. That means he's got his trip multi-ball is lit. He just needs to complete that puzzle. Pinball Kim says diapers and meat. Very good. Oh, Lord Howard Hurts says the vitamins are like $15
What are you doing,
each.
Bookie? What are you? Stop doing that. Jeez Louise.
And Skip Natty says diapers, turkey, salami.
Never in
Good
my
call.
wildest dreams did I think that would happen.
Who else we got here? Lord Howard Hurts says go straight to the pharmacy aisle and clean it out. That's pretty smart.
We have to move the.
PPL Bob says that's a red card.
We good here?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but our producer says PD is disqualified and cannot play pinball anymore. His score is void.
And Backbox Pin Pod says bacon, cheese, wine. That is the correct order, so thank you. Meat is heavy and diapers take up too much cart space. I mean, yeah, but I mean, there's good money in that stuff, Lord Howard Hurts. So it's kind of difficult to make that.
I'm not sure the weight matters too much.
Yeah, I don't
as long
think
as you can
so
push
either.
the cart.
How about you, Tia? What do you think?
What's going on over there?
What were the 3 things you would prefer to grab if you were in Supermarket Sweep?
Oh boy.
Orange Tic Tacs.
Tell me whenever you're getting
Orange
this
Tic
multi-ball.
Tacs.
Right. Let me.
That's what I'd
let me
do.
get
There you
that
go. Get it.
going here. Sweep cheese.
It's tough. Oh my goodness. A nice chill.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Plug
nope.
it. No, no.
Nope.
W. All right, there you go. Oh, gee, wow. Tia, you are so far the
No.
best
Oh, gosh.
at reading the bounces
gosh.
off of the center.
Maybe grab some
Supermarket
watch
Sweep.
batteries.
I'll get back to you.
Okay, get back to us on that one. All right, Priyanka
I'm
is
back.
stepping in.
I'm back.
I mean, you better don't go too far. You're going to be right up after Fred
I
here.
know.
Cat food.
Did you
Cat
hear the
food.
question?
Cat
No,
food.
what was the question?
If you were in Supermarket Sweep, what were the 3 main things you would want to get in your
Because you
cart?
want the most value.
Yes,
Steak,
but
steak, and steak.
we could go for value. We can go for what you'll want.
Well, value-wise, I would do like the fancy olive oils and like the truffle oils because those are just like small bottles, but
They're
worth
small
a
and
lot.
expensive. Very good.
Small and expensive.
All right. Anything else?
I don't know what else is like pricey. What's the most pricey thing? Cheese.
Cheese is pretty pricey.
Cheese is pretty pricey. Yeah, there's some. I'm thinking about like, what would you get if you like went to Whole Foods?
Oh,
like
boy.
I'd get so many things. I'd buy a whole like Whole Foods cake. Those
all
are
I
expensive.
all I would do is get if I went to Whole Foods, I
It's
would
gonna end
get
poorly.
some of that like really fresh orange juice.
Oh,
and I would
yeah.
jump in the cart, drink the orange juice, and just
Jump in the
coast to victory. That's all I want.
It's like the machine squeezes it in front of you.
Beat Tessier says
I had some of that
saffron.
yesterday.
Oh, saffron.
Yes.
That's another
crazy
good
expensive.
one.
He's got that one. Gray Bear Rolls says replacement razor blades. Tio Pinhead says load up your cart with LE pinball machines.
Well, you know what I do? I would
I
get
hit
as
a
many
jackpot
veggie
for the love
burgers
of
as I
God.
can fit
Veggie burgers.
in a cart because they're expensive but delicious.
That's a winner.
What a terrible
Like the
multi-ball.
Impossible Burger stuff.
The Impossible Burger.
Aren't those expensive?
I've never bought one, so I really have no clue.
Me neither.
I feel like they would be expensive, though.
I just do the garden
They're pretty
burgers.
expensive. I think that the garden burgers are better anyways.
Garden burgers are so good.
Nap Arcade in the chat says Mentos, soda, and Sudafed.
Sounds
That-
like you're
that-
getting ready
it
for a
sounds like you're
party.
expecting the worst.
Sounds like a party.
Mentos and Pepsi.
Mentos
Sounds
and
like fun.
Pepsi. Oh, goodness.
I
What
can't
was
hit that
that old
shot.
commercial? Like what
Risky
was-
spinning. This is some risky shots.
Oh no,
I
I
can't hit
remember.
anything. It's not risky. It's just awful shooting by me.
What were you
Colin,
saying,
can
Priyanka?
you think of any other really good game shows from like when our childhood,
Ooh.
other than like Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple?
I loved What Would You Do?
I mean, Nick Arcade was one.
Yeah.
But outside of Nickelodeon,
Guts.
Guts.
Aggro crag action. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, what am I going to be going for? Let's go for the targets.
Lord Howard Hertz says the Impossible Burger is pretty good. The Beyond Burger just tastes off. Get the wild card, Fred.
Oh,
Fred,
just went out the mouth.
Yes.
get the wild card.
Oh my
Ooh.
God! What was
What
that?
was
Oh my God!
So fast.
That is not the wild card.
Oh.
That is not the wild card either.
Oh boy, I
Neither
thought
is that.
that was rough.
Neither's
Oh,
that.
that was close.
No, neither's that.
Come
Can you
on.
do it off the sling?
Can I do off the sling?
It's
Oh man,
really
you're-
low.
Just-
if I
we
could do
just
World
won
Cup
it.
soccer, that would be great.
We
Low
just won
enough.
it.
All right, relax.
There it
There
is.
you go.
Low enough
There.
Now
to
he can lose the ball. He completes the puzzle, but he loses the ball. Oh man. And Skip Nanny says, "Do you guys remember Starcade?" Yes. Oh, Backbox Pinpod says, "Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?" Yes.
that a
Oh,
game
true.
That
yeah.
was a game show, and I loved it.
I don't remember.
I
that.
wanted
That
a
was
red
also
hat.
on Nickelodeon.
I wanted a red hat for the longest time. And we've got Priyanka stepping up. This will be our final ball for this machine of Wheel of Fortune. We've got plenty more. Oh, look at that. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, that's not it.
Wait for it.
Ah. Isn't it keep on?
There you go.
That's not what I
Alrighty. So
wanted.
Pop and Housefly. I was way off.
Pop and Housefly.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All
Same
right, so
name.
Same name.
It went in.
Woo, Maria, 100,000. Starts the multi-ball. All right, so she is 11 million away from first place, which is player one. Let's see if she can catch up. There's a jackpot. Let's learn about Lonnie real quick. And now hit Ronnie. Ronnie Lop.
Ronnie Lop.
Ronnie Lop. She's got the double. Hitting the contestants will light the super. Oh no! Oh no! Flip! Oh no! Oh!
Just keep the flippers
That
open.
was
Just
some-
keeping them open for the
something.
balls.
that was a little rough.
All right, so that's going to finish our games on.
Let's go to Pindigo. Pindigo is the premier social score tracking app for pinball players. You can save your scores, follow your friends, compare, and compete. This is available for the iOS and Android. You can check it out online at pindigo.app. But hello and welcome, PAPAtv Live. I'm Chris Stevens. To my right we have,
Colin Dundas.
and to his right,
Fred Smithton or something.
Fred Roberts.
Red Roberts or whatever Pete was calling me earlier. I'm not really sure. So
something like that if I remember right. But yeah, welcome. Enjoying a nice, lovely night here, hanging out and playing some machines and having some good conversation about game shows. But not only are we talking about game shows, let's talk about some pinball. We had some awesome pinball events that happened this past weekend. We had It Never Drains in Southern California, a.k.a. in Disc. And
great event.
if you're able to, you could tune in to IE Pinball and check out the action. They run a fantastic event. I've been there before. I went 3 years ago down in Banning, California. and we got some results. Here we have for the Classics match play. That was the first event. Jason Werdrick took home the gold on that one. And then for Classics 1, we had Kaylee George winning that one.
Congratulations.
Classics 2 was taken by Eric Stone, fantastic player who had an even bigger weekend going over, which
Holy
we'll
smokes.
get to later.
Yep.
He got all the whoppers.
And then in the women's division, Stephanie Traub
He didn't get those whoppers, though.
earned the big win. So congratulations. I had a great time watching the women's finals on Twitch as well. And the high stakes was won by the Jim Belcito. Great guy. He helped out all weekend.
He helped. He runs the show.
He runs the show,
He
helps
was
out.
running.
He
I
does
think
it
he
all.
had time only for that division, I think.
I think that's
and,
all he was able to really do.
He managed
so,
to make the most of it, almost like $5,000 for first place.
Yeah,
So
him and-
congratulations.
Him and Carl D'Angelo do a great job, and I'm sure their army of people that that are needed to make a show like that be successful. So congratulations to everyone on a great show.
Yes, and there was also the Open B division, which was won by Gerald Kirchner. Congratulations to Gerald. And then in the Open A division, the world champion is
Eric Stone.
Eric Stone.
Eric Stone.
He won Classics 2. He won the Open A division. Fantastic player, awesome dude, and a fantastic meteorologist. And from what I've heard, he can really give you the weather. Great on his delivery.
He throws darts at the wall and predicts the weather. Come on.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure about that. But, that's what you can do.
Yeah.
But sometimes pinball's throwing darts at the wall, Fred. Don't you agree?
I'm terrible at that, too. So I'm good at darts, though. I'm all right at darts.
Are we ready for game show?
I don't know. Are we? We have. Hope we have a camera on the applause sign. Hope our producer Jake has got that dialed in at some point when it comes on. I don't know
Well,
when it
first
comes
he's
on.
showcasing the trips, cars, TVs, trucks, trips, cars, TVs.
Because they're all awesome. They have to be repeated.
They are awesome. All
Okay,
right.
that sounds about right.
But real quick, while we were going over a couple things, we had Leet Sandman rating with a party of 4. Thank you, Leet Sandman. And we also had Lord Helmet following and Professor de Historia. Thank you very much for the follow as well.
Thank
So,
you, Lord Helmet.
welcome aboard, and happy to have you with you. Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Is Lord Helmet related to Dark Helmet?
That's what I was thinking.
That's a good question.
Because that is awesome.
Oh,
and
that's a
I want to be.
rough outline.
I want to be that person.
All right. So for this game show, Priyanka,
Yes.
how many times have you played game show? First off.
Maybe once.
Maybe
like
once?
A long time ago.
Yeah, it's not a game that you'll find high on people's popularity list. It's got some fun things. It's got all kinds of little gimmicks and weirdness to it. It's got this gigantic center ramp right up the
Yeah,
middle.
look at that.
But it's actually a very entertaining game.
Just tell me what to do, and I'll see if I can do it.
Let's see if you can just first off the usual way of playing this, or I would call it the Walt Lannis way, is just go for that center ramp.
Okay.
All right?
The Walt Lannis way of playing.
Yes. It seems like every time I play...
Oh my goodness!
You missed the center
I
ramp.
I missed it.
So
I tried,
Priyanka
though.
on her last game, Wheel of Fortune had like a triple drain happen, and that one was rough
That was
too. My
player
goodness.
error.
That was...
It was completely my fault.
Yeah, it was, but then again, the game really punished you for that missed shot.
It did.
In that instance, there's really nothing you can do about it, so
Woo! Okay.
you got it next ball.
I'll try it better. I'll
There-
try to play better.
Get it.
The music is somebody plunge, please.
All right, Tia.
I played this game maybe once.
Good. What'd you do that one time?
I don't really remember.
Well-
People were coming up to me at Papa, definitely more than one person, saying you should play this game called Game Show back there. It's great. People were falling in love with it.
It's wonderful.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a wicked game. The two most popular ways to playing it for quick, easy points. The first way, you just go up the center ramp. If you can repeat the center ramp, it has to make it all the way around the loop in order for it to count, but if you miss, you still get it back to the flipper. So it's like, oh, that's fine.
What's the most fun way to play it?
The most fun way to play it is to try to collect all of the items. You got cars, you got TVs, there's a truck, and trips. It will light collect on the right orbit. If someone could give me an arrow there.
That should be right.
There you
Up
go.
there.
But basically, you just have to hit the shots, hit the targets. There's a successful center ramp shot. And repeating it is very difficult. You get awards for doing it. She got a bonus held on that one. That one got her some points. But it's nice because it's fairly safe. You can get in a nice. Oh, that was that was a swisher right down
That
the
was
inlane.
so fast, I didn't see it.
Neither did I. But you get a lot of awards. All the awards are displayed in the center of the playfield. Fred, can you read off the wheel in the center? What are some awards that people can get?
Hold bonus, 1 million.
1 million. That's the one you want.
Light 4 million, light extra ball, and 250,000.
So there's a lot of good points in that center wheel, and that's all for just making the spin and nudge up the center ramp.
All right, so I just want to keep shooting up the middle, I think.
That's definitely one way to play it. The way that I like to play it for fun to see how good I can do in it is, first you cannot miss. You will get punished. You will regret.
I already missed twice.
He just got 1,000,000 points.
Yeah, take that.
So just like that, he takes the lead.
But that's so boring.
I'm going to shoot this for about
Thank
five
you.
minutes, and then I'll, or not.
Oh, you were saying, Fred?
Yeah, I'm winning, I think.
You are definitely winning because that one center ramp shot was worth 1,000,000
I'm
points.
not sure how I got that. Okay.
Really fun way to play this game, if you can be accurate as well, is the car. If someone can give me an arrow to that car.
Car.
Boom. Thank you very much, Priyanka. There's currently a drop target in front of it. You hit the shot, it lights the car. You shoot there's a scoop behind the drop target to collect the car, and it gives you some big money. It gives you like 200,000 points. And then every subsequent time you hit that scoop immediately afterwards will get you plus 100,000 points. So
Whoa.
200, 300, 400, 500. You can get some big points out of that. As you can see, she said, collect the car. There's the collect shot. You just won a new car. Oh.
I have to say the art on this game has always creeped me out.
I was going to say, it creeped me out,
You
too.
are not a fan of Keith McTeeth?
Keith McTeeth? Yeah, no, not really. It's just ominous with the green highlights.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it does look kind of eerie. Like he belongs in Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Or he's like a weird
Ooh,
puppet,
man.
like he's not even a person.
That's also a possibility.
Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like that
Ooh.
episode where they're like all weird marionette people.
You're making this way creepier than it needs
It
to be.
is
But
creepy.
That's Oh, man.
You went bankrupt.
You went bankrupt.
Yeah, that's the greatest total of all. Bankrupt.
You do not want to go bankrupt. And Priyanka's going to go play her ball, too, on this one.
Try not to miss.
So I'm curious if anyone in the chat has ever seen one of these on location or has played one before. Nice save.
Excuse me.
Oh, you
Oh.
went bankrupt.
Wow.
What? That wasn't a big mood. Game show.
Bum, bum,
Do you want to?
bum,
Who's
bum.
next? Here you go.
It's not me.
Don't breathe on it.
Don't touch it. Yeah, I mean, Tia, take your time with this one. There might be, you might get a little swinging action from the tilt bob in there. But your ball one was fairly decent. You made a couple shots. You had a quick drain from that swish down the in lane, but
I thought it might actually bounce back over. It didn't.
yeah,
Didn't.
It's funny because if you happen to play a game like this that has a little bit of a flipper hop, that probably would have went down so fast it would have hopped to the other flipper, bounced off of the flipper back to your left flipper. But unfortunately, that did not
I know.
happen.
That's what I thought I was doing. Skills. Oh, okay.
Well, in the chat, Lord Howard Hertz says, played one of these on location as a
No.
child at the mini golf course where
Oh.
my family went camping. Whew.
This game's so mean.
This is a tough game.
What's going on here?
Fred,
Yeah.
more center ramps.
I only got a couple last ball. Wasn't very good at it.
Tio Pinhead says, this game was my final game of my final bank at last year's Pinburg. So I'm curious.
What a way to end the tournament.
How'd you do, Mr. Tio Pinhead?
Look at that. Same
Oh,
instant
look at
replay.
that.
Same thing. Same thing.
I hope you're watching to see what you don't want to do, because that's a brutal.
At least he's consistent.
He's very consistent.
All right, so I got a car and a truck. I need an R for a trip and a V for a TV.
And Demo Man says, had one at Indisc this weekend, but it was not in the tournament bank. Hopefully you got to play it a little bit, or at least give it a shot.
I wonder what would last longer, games of this or games of Rescue 911?
Oh, that Rescue 911. All right, Pete's going up the center again. He's trying to. Oh no! Bad feed off of the wall.
I hit I hit the trip, but didn't get a chance to finish.
And Tio Pinhead says he shot the center again and 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 again. And that's basically all you have to do, if you can. I like. I'm a fan of putting gigantic mushroom rubbers on that center shot, but
Well, there is a multi-ball in this game, and
There
you get a
is.
jackpot on it.
I don't think I've ever gotten it.
I was able to get one earlier in warm-ups.
All right. Do you know how to get it?
Once you start multi-ball, I believe it's just shoot that right prize collect shot.
All right. Follow-up question: how do you get multi-ball?
I believe you want to spell your letters, but I'm not sure that's exactly how you light it. I know the lock shot is also the right
The right
shot.
ramp.
Yeah.
And it's currently what she has lit to collect. Nice shot. She collects a color
Yeah,
TV for
TV.
$25,000 and a trip for $50,000.
That's really cool.
I've never owned a $25,000 television.
Nope.
Extra ball is lit.
They are not on, I believe.
They're not on. That's correct. Lord Howard Hurd says all 4 prizes, the TV, the trip, the car, the truck. It starts at 2 ball with a 3 million point hurry up. And Pete is giving the nod of approval in the background. You see him right back there?
Hi, Pete.
Pete, wave. There you go. Wave from the audience. He's dancing. And Tia steps up to play. It's a game where it's unfortunate that the safe, easy points are just right there. Unless you're Fred, then they're not safe. Oh, she snuck that right under the flip, right under the spinner. She shot it so fast. Oh
Way
man.
too late.
Either of those posts on that ramp go straight to the out lane.
Yeah, that's the purpose of those big. They got a big rubber on them, and they put the ball right back at you. And hitting them at that exact angle that we've seen is going straight to the out lane. Spots a letter. So if you want to get to the multi-ball, there's a bunch of stand-up targets scattered around the play field. The ones on the left are a truck. Ones on the right are a trip. Then there's 2 red ones to the left of the center ramp, spells TV.
Oh, that was terrible. But I beat Pete.
And then you collect the car by hitting the drop target and collecting the car. Hitting all those.
You're welcome for those beautiful arrows.
Those were the most amazing arrows
You
ever.
did a really good job.
And that was also a very quick game of Game Show. So, we're going to go to one of our sponsors.
PinballMIX. Have you ever thought, what would it be like to have the best music possible in one of my pinball machines? Mark from PinballMIX will upgrade your machine with smooth cuts, tight loops, and balanced levels. He does this with music you get to choose. There are plenty of mods that enhance what you see. PinballMIX can enhance what you hear. Here's what others are saying. Ben from Midland, Texas. He does a professional job and loops things to perfection. Kevin from Buffalo Pinball. Love the mix that PinballMIX did for me. It's a great way to breathe some new life into your favorite games. You can go to pinballmix.com to see videos of Mark's work, or email Mark directly at pinballmix@gmail.com for more information.
Here we go with another wonderful game of Game Show.
You could put this music in your Wheel of Fortune.
Welcome, Tia, back to the booth.
Hi, guys.
So, Tia, did you have a good time playing Game Show?
I was a little quick.
Was it the first time you played it?
I think I did play it on the back wall at Papa one time, but I really don't remember trying to go for TVs or trucks or
Yeah, I think
trips.
that's pretty fun. Like, theme-wise, you know, there's a lot of themes out there that are like, okay, this one, you know, seems pretty original.
And there's this great applause light that I don't think
If we could see
our
it.
audience
Oh,
can
boy.
see, but they could.
All
We
right.
could get in on the action.
Chris, do you want a truck, a TV, or a car?
I'll take the truck because I think that's worth the most, but not worth as much as this tilt hammer extra ball pin that we're gonna be playing for.
Oh,
You
coveted
did,
item.
you did not
Coveted
say.
item. I
Oh,
say
yeah.
the first person who collects the jackpot earns the pin.
Oh.
And if no one collects it, then the first person who started the multi-ball gets it. How's that sound? Because we're getting beat up by this.
Well, I don't even know how to collect the jackpot.
I don't even know how to light it, Priyanka, but we're going to figure it out.
We're going to do it together.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it says spin, so I don't want that. But, I mean, I want to collect the letters. And you can spot a letter with the orbits whenever they're lit. But right now my left one's lit, so I'm
So
going
just rip orbits.
to pass it over here.
Oh, that's
And then just get a
get a
car.
car.
This is a really dangerous bounce.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Okay. Can I backhand
Don't forget
that?
about
I
the
can't
tilt.
backhand that.
I made one tiny move and tilted.
Okay,
Good old
alrighty.
Keith McTeeth.
I can collect my car right now. So just hitting the drop target apparently lights your car.
and then you collect it.
Well,
on
let's
that
try to
right.
get more stuff. So let's spot some letters. I guess I am spotting letters by missing. but
It
that's
almost
cool.
bounced into the TV, so.
What do I got?
You should-
Collect is lit for the truck, so that's this guy. So I got the car and the truck. I just need a TV and the trip.
Yeah, and big point is lit for your car.
Oi.
Oh, whoa!
That spinner is now lit for spotting a letter.
I got the trip. So now if I can just hit that. Oh, can I backhand it? No. Not,
I don't think
not
that
with
was possible.
Oh, come on.
It is possible to backhand the right ramp and then have it feed back into the shooter lane.
Uh-oh.
And then if you do a full plunge, it'll go into the collect scoop.
Lock is ready. Here we go.
Oh wow!
All right, so lock is just the ramp again, I believe.
Thanks for the cheer. I can't read your username. It went away. Tia, what does it say?
Streamlabs, thank you.
Thank you, Sam
No,
Buka,
Streamla-
for the 100 biddies.
Okay, oh man.
Okay, lock is lit.
Ugh. Oh man. No.
I like this music now. It's a different theme. Oh, watch out.
I can't
Don't
hit
go
that. I can't hit
bankrupt.
that ramp.
It's very difficult. PD steps up.
So I need the T, and the T.
You need a lot of T's.
Yeah.
Or you could have spot those letters too.
There's one T.
Mm-hmm.
Too early.
But you got a TV.
Nice.
But now I got to survive this kick out.
Well, what do you guys think? What do you think, Colin, of this game?
After playing it and not doing the middle ramp strategy, I kind of liked it. I was able to put up a good game. I would kind of like shoot a ramp and then go for the spinner and just throughout it, collect some letters. Anytime I had prizes lit, I'd shoot that right ramp and kind of find my way to multi-ball. I managed to get 2 in one game. First time, I had no idea what I was doing. Second time, I just looked for the jackpot, so I was on the right and shot it and made it.
Sometimes it's kind of like you have the best game of your life not knowing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Can be a blessing.
The voice on this game where she's saying like collect car, it really just sounds like a it's just like same voice as other games. I can't think of it. It's like a ride the Ferris wheel or something. Or
Yeah, you know, it
Hurricane
really...
or
hurricane.
Yeah, hurricane.
Ow!
Cyclone. It has the same kind of middle ramp too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I was
Really
gonna get
similar
it.
setup.
All right.
It's got that whole carny feel to it.
I
It
enjoy those
does.
games, but they also, a lot of them have kind of strange rules, often with a lot of random awards.
Right, random jackpots.
Oh, I
things like
still
that.
can't hit the shot.
I do like that spinner shot, even though it just rips the it like comes out the
Random
left out
mysteries.
or orbit, and it's pretty.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
hit the shot.
Chris, you
Yes,
can do
you
it.
can.
I can't do it.
You must.
Ugh.
Feel it. Feel it in your mind's eye, and then
I'm
shoot
just gonna
that
feel
right
an out
ramp.
lane. Oof. All righty, let's try that again.
I think you're forcing it.
I am. That's not good either.
It's because you really want the showcase showdown.
Oh, why am I doing that for? That's gonna be a bad. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Stop it. You're lucky that ramp has that
There we
like
go.
kind of diverter thing.
All right, he has to survive the kick out after he plunges.
Oh
A
wow!
sporty new truck.
All right.
Wow, you can drive away. Oh, showcase bonanza. That was it.
So what do I have to do here? Where's my jackpot? What do I do?
You plunge, and then you want to shoot the right ramp, same way you started the multi-ball.
Yes,
And
because it says jackpot.
So right now
there.
it's just lit for the grand prize?
yes, that's all you have to do.
I like it.
I'm not sure if there's a way to build up
Oh,
the
boy.
jackpot,
boy.
but I believe it should be.
Oh my!
He's got it. Yep.
You won the grand prize. Wow.
So I
Nice.
believe when I collected it earlier, it was 2.5 million. So it seems there's a way. I don't know if it's a random award or if it's there's a way to build
A way
up
to
your
build it
jackpot.
up?
Yeah.
I do not know. Let's spot some letters.
So after this, do you just keep on going for more,
Jesus.
more ramps,
I don't know what I'm doing.
more awards?
Let's see if we can collect some cars here.
Yeah, get some big points.
So right now, it's got big bucks lit. This is a really hard shot. And especially if you're not hitting the flipper button all the way in. Oh boy, let's try to backhand it. That is never working.
Oh, I saw that. Very nice ball, though.
I'm not
Chris.
bankrupt.
Very nice ball. You did not bankrupt yourself.
Okay, so it seems that the jackpot starts at 3 million, and then after a certain point, it decreases by 100,000. So it's a hurry up. Chris happened to drain out really quickly, but he had a grace period shot, so it was still at the full value.
That's crazy. It's a hurry-up jackpot. Never thought of that. Well, PD has a lot of catching up to do. Ball 3. Chris has 5 million. What else does PD need to collect?
I just need to get the lock.
Yes. Can you transfer it? Post transfer?
Well, the last time I tried to transfer
So-
using the spin, and that worked
There's a trick
horribly,
here
so-
that I'd kind of like to see if you can do it. If you can backhand it, it won't go all the way up, but sometimes it falls into the shooter lane, and in that case, you can full plunge.
Oh, and,
and
like
get it.
kind of,
Yeah.
yes. Trick it into thinking you shot that shot. That's
Wow,
a
that'd
good
be really hard.
I've done it. It kind of likes to fall into the right when you get the little half
Because
ramp.
the plunge lane is kind of wide, and I guess if it has a little bit of momentum, it will like tip over.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Lord Howard Hertz says it's a hurry up that counts down. So people know more than we do out there. Feel free to help us.
Don't. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, don't most hurry ups count down?
Hello, other ball. Where are you?
Some of them go. Yeah.
Some of them do. ACMAG. That's kind of a hurry up. That counts up.
That's kind of weird. Oh, let's put another one up here and see what it does. All right, it's gonna have to do something now,
Or it won't.
or we're playing more Wheel of Fortune tonight.
PD. Oh, is it gonna ball search? Nope. Chris,
All right.
go push it.
Yeah.
I'm watching the kicker here to see if it kicks.
Totally a Carney game. Knew it.
What's that? Call attack.
Yeah. You gotta call attack.
Here we
And
go.
is that the
Please.
jackpot?
There we go.
Grand prize.
That's a good example of how to keep your cool when the game doesn't do exactly what you need.
Yes.
Now, see, after I got the jackpot, there's no more jackpots, so, well, brick that. I used the
Oh.
wheel to get to 2 million, and now Chris can come run me down.
This is it. This is for all the showcases.
All the marbles worth $100,000.
Yeah, so once you collect your jackpot, pretty much you're back into normal play. The only difference is that you cannot relight your your lock. You can collect prizes. I believe you can get progress there, but you cannot finish the lock until you drain out.
Oh.
Oh, that looked dangerous.
That was very dangerous. But that's okay.
Big bucks.
Oh. Come on. Alrighty. Let's see if we can hit that some more.
Our own PPL Bob does claim that PD broke Game Show, but I think Game Show broke itself. We'll get it all fixed up.
The game needed a reboot.
It really did. Okay.
That's not big bucks.
Where? Neither
That's
is that.
not big bucks either. That's big bucks.
200. Yeah, get back there. Oh,
Really?
and now my car's back up again.
I like this car shot.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the car shot's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Give me points. Give me points.
Oh, you finally got the
Oh,
million.
nice.
From
Oh, nice
the
backhand.
ramp. That bonus. I think Chris is.
And
He has 2 times bonus,
it's held.
and it's held. So we'll see how it pans out. But I think he's got PD, and he wins the pin.
I already earned that pin.
Oh, I was rooting for you, Pete.
Me too.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay. All right. We need a trip.
Yeah, get a trip.
I got the 1 letter.
Yeah, it also has like vaguely funhouse sounds when you go through that ramp.
Mhm.
Oh, is your lock lit now?
It is. Let me just miss that for another 20 minutes.
You really don't like that shot. It's
so
not
bad.
that difficult. Why don't
you
you
want to
do-
come over here and do it for
Why
me?
don't
I
you
know
do
you
what
got
Colin
it.
said?
What's
and,
that?
And shoot it, but not shoot it all the way, so it goes in the plunger lane, and then just plunge it.
Try and backhand it if you can. It's really tight.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling it.
Of all people, he'll be able to do it.
There we go. Now if
Now-
you full plunge, it should lock it.
Oh, that's so neat.
That was cool.
We finally get to show it.
Now, could you do that for the jackpot?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, it would still work the same way.
Although it's counting down, so maybe that might not be the best idea right
Yeah,
now.
for hurry up.
Oh.
Try with.
Here we go.
Didn't make it, and now
Shoot it.
getting into consolation
This-
points range.
Wonderful music. It's helping you out.
So
Oh my gosh.
and it'll count down to 1,000,000 and stop. So now he has all day to get his 1,000,000.
Until he drains.
Well, yeah.
Does it say he has 5 times
Oh.
in the middle?
5 times spin.
5
Yeah,
times spin.
If you go over the right in lane, it'll light the wheel for
Oh,
5
wasn't
times
paying
your next
attention.
spin.
And I wasn't paying attention.
Nice game there by Chris.
Eh, not too bad.
Great job. You win the game show.
Now he gets to play
Nom,
Tia.
nom, nom. Playing against Tia?
Yep.
Well, we're going to do some upcoming broadcasts. So January 21st, we're going to have Whirlwind, Buck Rogers, and Big Flipper that Colin loves.
Yeah.
And then the 28th of January, we're going to play South Park, Pro Football, and The Party Zone. And then January 28th, we have Cleopatra, Genie, and Sinbad. I think that's going to be my favorite week.
That's going to be a sweet week.
And then also, just so you know, all games are subject to change, but that's just our upcoming broadcast schedule.
We try to plan ahead, but sometimes we find better things and change it up.
All right, what's the plan for this game?
What haven't we seen? We saw the million. We saw the 2 million. We saw the jackpot. We saw every item collected. I think we've seen just about everything.
All right, cool.
So,
But I'll just flap around.
Yeah, why don't we just play one-handed or something?
One-handed?
I don't know. Got to keep it fresh.
there's the million from the wheel.
All right.
Now that 5 times value, it's only the inner value.
inner?
So yeah, it's the colored pie, not the circle. So you couldn't get 5 million from that.
And you get that shot one-handed.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
Got the shot one-handed. You can't do it with 2 hands.
I can't do it
Only
with 2
one
hands.
hand.
But man, you give me one.
You did it again.
No, I got the orbit on that one. I was aiming for
Okay.
that one.
I blinked and thought you got
Okay,
it.
yeah.
You
No,
got
I
it.
got
Now
it
you
one
got
hand.
it a
Okay, I got it
second time.
one-handed. It's cool. Uh-oh.
And these are the skills that prove why Chris is one of the top players in the world.
That's okay.
Whoops.
That's okay. You got the shot.
If you are registering or eligible for registration for IFPA 17 or the Women's World Championships, this is your reminder that
Game show.
registration closes Saturday at 8
One more
p.m.
time here.
Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. You don't have to play one-handed, Tia.
You know, you think you're good at one-handed, and then you play Chris. And you're not anymore. Nope.
It doesn't matter. You could have used 7 hands. It wouldn't have mattered with
Yeah,
that.
that game just wants to drain.
That was just a bad
It's
feed.
dangerous here. It's dangerous here. All right.
So the LOMDR, there isn't too much I find creepy. Those ladies on the playfield, though, with their eyes. What game has the creepiest playfield?
Clown.
Clown?
Clown's got a creepy playfield.
I love Future Spa, but the playfield doesn't make any sense.
Does it need to?
It doesn't need to. Yeah, I guess not.
Sure.
The ladies on there, they're the whole art is just very. I think it's supposed to be silly and kooky, but it came out creepy. Wow, did you see that move?
How about
Everybody, he did that one-handed.
Okay. Okay. What am I doing here? Let's
This
make
is almost
Gotta
like a
get a trip.
Nickelodeon game
Get
show.
a trip. Get a trip.
If
You
we're
got a trip.
thinking creepy playfields, how
Oh,
about
I was hoping I was
the
gonna bounce
ACDC
over.
edition with the Angus's face for the lower playfield?
Oh,
Yeah.
the pro.
Genesis is kind of creepy.
I love Genesis.
Oh, me too. Just, you know.
And that playfield just has a big toy in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's like the body parts.
I don't know.
What do you think of like the Sasquatch on Whitewater? How creepy is he? Or is he goofy?
It's kind of adorable.
I like him.
I like him too. I'm just trying to figure out what's the most creepy. OT is playing one-handed now. Jake, the producer, says he always thinks the Sasquatches are John Replogle from PAPAtv. Very nice.
We have a vote for Hurricane in the chat room.
Funhouse can be a bit creepy.
That's a different type of creepy, though.
Different type.
Yeah. Well, some people say Rocho's twice as creepy as Funhouse because there's 2 talking heads.
Very nice ball by Tia.
Alrighty.
You just need a T for truck. Or no, an R for... I can't see. R for truck?
Oh,
R
boy.
For truck.
R for truck. It'd be pretty impressive if he can get the multi-ball one-handed. And there's the R.
Oh, I just wanted the car. And this is the shot I'm worried about because if I hit that post, it's going to come right back at me.
Well, then don't miss.
It still did, and the block was ready.
Well, he hit the shot he needed. He just
Dang.
couldn't judge the where it was going to come down and have this hand in the right place.
That was
But
pretty
you have to hit that
fantastic.
shot. You can't spot that one. So, all right, 2 million one-handed, not bad. So, which one of you two wants to take the winner of this on next?
I don't know.
Somebody got to do it.
We'll see. Maybe we can get someone else. Someone secret.
Got a ringer.
Oh, crap. That's the tough one.
All right.
Uh-oh. Looks like producer Jake's going in.
Ooh, Chris.
All right.
Chris,
What?
relinquish the headset.
So is this gonna be another one-handed
Are
battle?
we
or-
we're doing a one-handed battle? All right.
You don't have to do it. I just thought it would be
no,
good
it's a
TV.
good idea.
Chat room, do you want another one-handed battle?
Because
Absolutely.
we've seen all the cool features of this game now. So now it's like,
I mean, it is a fun game, but I mean, there's not much to it. Either shoot the ramp a million, billion, trillion times, or collect all the cars and trucks and.
Okay. Alrighty.
Well, that's turned into a 3-player one-handed battle.
Yeah.
ooh,
Now, are you right-handed or left-handed, Chris?
I am a righty. Had to think about that.
I kind of want to join. I kind of,
Go ahead, go for it.
You want in?
yes. But you don't have to do it now.
There we
Yes,
go.
you do with one hand.
No. Don't listen to Petey. He's the devil on your shoulder.
Oh, thanks.
I didn't mean it, Petey. You're the angel.
That's not true either.
Thanks.
Devil on his ear, maybe.
All right, let me think.
You're the
here.
Keith Matisse of the show.
Well, get back up there.
Wow, a danger.
I was due.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So when you're
Collect is lit.
What do I got?
When you're
I have a TV.
at home and you're like, I want to watch people play one-handed so that I can get better, don't forget that you can watch
Yep,
this
that's
in
it.
our archives on YouTube. This broadcast will be on later in the week along with all of our other broadcasts. All right, now we got our 4 in.
So a lot of people might think you're crazy to play one-handed, but it actually has some good value. If you are not comfortable doing like chills or
Absolutely,
like
for
dead
the dead
bouncing, because when I first started trying to do it, it kind of broke my brain a little bit, just being like, oh, the ball's coming, don't flip. But when you're playing one-handed, you have half as many flips. So it forces you to work it out. And then you can actually read the game a little bit better. So if you're at home or you're playing some game that's free play, give it a shot. Play some one-handed.
Wrong nudge.
Well, I've seen Bowen warm
Also,
up, like when you get practice time, Bowen will warm up one-handed just to get a
Can-
feel for the bounces.
Kind of
and-
help you learn that your plunge is really important. Because when you only have one arm to work with.
We'll see. Wow. Okay, Priyanka.
If you're an accurate shooter, games like this, though, oh, too fast. All right, Jake, you're in 3rd place.
Yeah. Oh, that's not.
Remember back in the old days of Wheel of Fortune when they actually had, you took your winnings and you bought prizes. And then if you had money left over, you could get a gift certificate or put it on account. That's what I think of when I see the account there for your bonus.
Uh-oh.
So Jake's up to 2 million now.
It's boring, but it works.
Got his car ready to collect. But he doesn't want it.
Oh! I love the groan of the crowd. It's kind of like cliffhanger.
Don't worry, I
for the
won't do
Princess,
that.
Right. Don't do what? Do the repeatable ramp?
Yeah.
Good.
Needs more yodeling.
Ooh, look at that.
Two,
So,
one.
for states, are you going to play anybody one-handed?
No. Oh my goodness.
Could you convince Alexander to play one-handed if you
No,
meet him in the
I
round
want-
of 16?
I want him to play with 2 hands.
Sometimes I
had
think
a,
he has 3 hands when he's playing.
I had a series of games where Alexander was playing one-handed
Why
at
did I do that?
Helicon, and it was a little easier to try and play with him, but
Not
it was,
much.
Yeah.
So good luck to everybody that is participating in states this weekend. The fields are set, and supposedly there are about 100 women that have qualified for states this year. Shout outs to the states of Mississippi, West Virginia, and Ohio. Each of them has 4 women in the field. And I also want to give a special shout out to Joel Basta running the first ever Wyoming States tournament. Hope that goes well. And
Joel is an old PPLer.
yeah,
Yeah.
he learned how to run leagues and tournaments from us and took it to Wyoming. Now he's their state representative.
Ah! The audience made the same sound.
You can use the center ramp as a bailout, but that's
Yeah,
it.
Right on.
Pretend this is like a Nickelodeon game show, and if you hit the center ramp twice in a
Yeah.
row,
You
get
get
slimed.
slimed.
Ooh. That's once. Better miss it. Get that other
Oh, yes, provincials are going on as well.
Yeah, don't
The
forget
North
about Canada.
American Championships. Though there aren't any in Mexico yet. Someday. Up!
Too fast.
The ball's in the trough, and then she tells you to collect the TV.
Hey, collect the TV.
Or not.
Car, truck, and trip. I need 4 letters. All right. Ah, I can tell with that bounce.
Fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. I would like a new car.
Me too. Just saying.
I wouldn't.
Oh, crap.
Oh. We apologize for Tia's use of the C word.
Car?
That's the one. Crap.
Whoops.
She hit nothing. That's a good strategy when you're one-handed.
Skill shot. Skill shot. Get him and
Not
actually
quite-
hit something this.
Not quite sure how that's even possible.
Did
To,
you short plunge? Did that?
That must have been, yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was a way to avoid validation or not, but it must be.
Yeah.
Somehow I did something. Woo!
So
Whee!
Jake is our
Woohoo!
one-handed winner,
Yeah, how about that?
mostly
How'd that
because
happen?
he decided to shoot the middle ramp
That's not how that was supposed to
80,000
go.
times. Hey, that's part of pinball, though. Sometimes you go with the safest strategy. One-handed, split flipper, doesn't matter. Whatever works. So before we sign off for the night, I wanted to pass out a thank you from Ed Williams. Last week we talked about the GoFundMe for the fire that happened at his father's house, and the support from the pinball community and all his friends and family has been remarkable, and he wanted to pass on a thank you. If you'd still like to donate to it, visit tinyurl.com/edwvfire.
Yep, it's
His
still
family
up there.
appreciates all the generosity from everyone so far.
And hi, Ed. Hi, Ed.
Hey, Ed.
So we had a lot of fun playing game show-based games, and it's a remarkable theme. It'd be interesting to see some more games like that come out down the road. I know the pinball community, like we talked about, is crazy about Price is Right, and there's so many titles that could be worked into a pinball game. Be interesting to see what the next one is.
I believe one of the former world champions, Bowen, works on what is it?
He's a spooky employee, so.
It's the show with the no whammies.
Oh, yeah, that one. Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck. Yeah, the new one that came out.
Be sure to join us next week when we're playing something that I forgot, though I have the list in front of me. Or
Whirlwind?
you have the list in
Are we
front of
on-
you.
Are we on Whirlwind? Buck Rogers and
Oh, that's
Big
right, next-
Flipper?
Big
There we go. Next week,
Game show
we'll be
anytime.
celebrating anniversaries. Whirlwind turns, I believe, 25. Buck Rogers, or no, it's 30, 40, and 50. Amazing that Big Flipper is 50 years old. And we're going to have a lot
Big
of fun
Flipper is
playing it.
incredible.
I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Good luck to everyone in their state
Yep.
tournaments.
Good luck, everybody.
And have a wonderful evening.
And
Happy
have fun.
flipping.